toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Pirates will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent on this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is...
There he goes! Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Going to the running game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Snagged in the middle. It's Becker. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his man down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Sweet cut there. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're trying to find some room off right tackle. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close.
To the air, it's Hebert. The short hands, it's Chandler. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give on the inside. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Pirates come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Dickey. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. To the air, it's Hebert. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cruz. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be...
And they will score! Touchdown, East Carolina! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Using his legs, it's Sticky. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's Sticky. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Turning it on! They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. It picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The give to the tailback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Great move. Now he's got room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
24, Indiana 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Hebert. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Gets it out fast. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, ECU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Utah State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. To the air. It's Hebert. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, what a move. Fighting off the defender. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to throw. It's Hebert. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, it's complete. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll do it himself. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work, looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? You just feel...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Nice move there. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's coming. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, how nice is it as a defensive coordinator to have a guy that can absolutely terrorize quarterbacks? He had 4 sacks last week. He's got 2 today. This guy is lighting it up.
The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Quick spin on the right. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 32 over NC State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Strong, firm tackle. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Bland. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bland. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Hebert. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A shot toward the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Bounced off his feet. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.